What up? My name is Brad. Welcome back to Dragon Ball Legends. Today, I'm giving you guys like a tips and tricks kind of thing on how to 398% your units really fast. So I have a lot of people asking me in the comment section, like, how do you do it so quickly? Because like, I'll have a unit done in like the day that I summon him. And it's like, okay, well, I got some tips for you guys. They're nothing super crazy. I want you guys to know that. It's not like it's like Brad has some internal knowledge to the game. It's just how I play it, what events I run and when I run them, and how I grind, basically. That's the overall thing. But if you enjoyed Dragon Ball Legends content, make sure you go down below, hit the subscribe button. It's greatly appreciated. Being subbed to the channel and leaving a comment the last 2 weeks gives you a chance to win either a $10 Google Play card or a $10 iTunes card. Either one, whichever one's your choice. So coming up this Sunday on the 26th, I'll do a giveaway. 2 weeks after that, 2 weeks after that, 2 weeks after that, so on and so forth. Until, I don't know, we hit 10, 15,000, something like that. So we got a little while. But be subbed to the channel, leave a comment the last 2 weeks, and let's get into this. Okay, so first tip I got for you is going to be know what's coming out on banners. So know which characters are coming out. So like for example, when Bardock and when Trunks actually were coming out, I knew they were going to be green. So like obviously separate banners and everything like that, but I really kept track. Obviously I make YouTube videos, so it makes it a little bit easier. But I knew who was coming out, what colors they're going to be, who do I want to go for, and who do I want to 398% if I do get them. I knew I wanted to do Bardock. I knew that instantly. So like the 2 days before that we knew he was green, all I did was farm green souls. I did the same thing for Trunks. The second I knew he was green, and I knew that's who I wanted, boom. Obviously, I got lucky with the Android 18 event being around. I needed to grind her up anyways, or, you know, the Extreme Android 18, her event was there, and she gave fantastic orbs. But there's also a couple different quests. We'll get through the quests in a different one, which ones I use, how do I pick them, stuff like that. But that's the biggest thing I really recommend is know what's coming out, and just act like you're going to get that unit. Maybe you're not going to get it. Fine. Then, you know, you go for Bardock. Oh, no, I didn't get it. I got Krillin. Fine, whatever. You can use all those green orbs on a different character. Maybe you have Piccolo. Maybe you have Ginyu. You know what I mean? They're not going to waste. There's plenty of characters to still use them on. It's just know who's coming out. Know who you want to grind the second they get released. Farm it up. And farm up the ones that are the hardest. Because always remember, you're going to have like a reset. You're going to get a bunch of points for PvP. Make sure you're doing PvP as well. But you're going to get a bunch of points for doing PvP. At that point, you can use Baba Shop or... not Baba Shop, Exchange Shop, to then exchange for all the different souls and everything. Just keep that in mind. Like, this is still a good resource. I would recommend, if you really want Spirit Bomb Goku, focus on him first. Don't use your things for that, but I'm stockpiling mine right now. So, if a character does drop, it's not going to be a lot. Like, I'm going to stockpile these Z medals right up here. But, obviously, if you want Spirit Bomb Goku, bust them out right now. I have mine at 5-star. I'm happy with that. But you can get all the way up to Super Soul 1s just exchanging them. Like, right now, I can exchange for so many of these. Obviously, I don't need those. But say I needed Super Soul 3s, which is a very common need. Like, I can get all the way up here to, like, 1,500. You know what I mean? Also, check out legends.dbz.space. You can literally check out exactly how many things that a character needs of each one. Literally exact to a T. So I will leave a link to that down below. Click on the character, you scroll down a little bit, and you go over to all, whenever it gives you an option for like board 1, 2, 3, and then 4, and then all. And it gives you literally everything you need, all the money you need, all the orbs you're going to need, every souls you're going to need, everything. So use that to your advantage as well. Know who is coming out on the banner, know who you want, grind up those souls. Have them ready. If you know you really want that character, place your priorities too. Make sure you know, hey, you know what, I need to make a team that's going to be, I want Bardock, Broly, and Vegeta. Those are going to be my 3. Fantastic. Get those orbs. There's souls. Get all of those. That's, you know what I mean? Don't focus on, don't spread around too much of it. This, maybe that. No. Get that team you really want, and then you're good for a minute. You know what I mean? Use that team for a little while, grind out some other stuff, make sure you're finishing every single event, or every single mission that comes out and everything. You're going to get plenty of them. Move on to the next tip. Okay, so another very important one in my opinion, so we'll jump over to the Soul Boost board. Don't hit these guys until the very end. So the criticals, the strike arts level, I know they're fantastic and obviously you want to get them, but save them for the very end. Get the rest of the stuff done. Get your character up to like, what, I don't even know what it is, 360? Something like that, roughly, 368. Something along those lines. Save those for last. Because yeah, I mean, while they're important, they're not that important. You want to hit them last. It's great to have more statistics and everything, and these are significantly cheaper. So much cheaper. I can't even tell you guys. Another one is going to be make sure you have money. I'm just going to throw this tip right on top of it because it's easier than making a whole separate thing. But make sure you have money. I don't necessarily recommend the Zenny event. It can be really, really good, but it's also really good to go through here and grind these guys up because you're going to get... Oof, not that one. Pfft, don't grind that up. But grind up these events that give you these golds. That's 30,000 a pop. You know what I mean? So let's see. So in 5 stamina, if there's any event, you get 480,000. So you would need at least 480,000 out of 5 times through this, right? So 48 divided by 3, you're looking at roughly, what, 12.5, 12.66, something like that, right? So you need to get at least, like 4 of these per run. 120,000, 12, all the way up to 48, that's 4 of them. So in 4 staminas, it's not always super viable, but it can be because you're getting really good equipment on top of you're getting soul boost on top of everything. So while the Zenny event is great, if you just need a little bit of really quick, I like to do it when I wake up right in the morning, like right before I do anything in the morning. I just jump on and I'm like, okay, run the Zenny event twice, boom. And then 2.5 hours from then, all my stamina is restored, like 3 hours, whatever it is exactly. But I like to wake up right in the morning, get the Zenny event done real quick, make almost a clean million off that, and then that's it. Make sure you have plenty of time. Also, right before you go to bed at night, just use your stamina. If you have 5 stamina sitting there, do the Zenny event. You're always going to need Zenny. That's just the best way to do it. You can definitely go through and run an event. Like if you have a very specific character that you're trying to 398%, then jump right over here. So you're like, okay, you know what? I really, really want to work on... Actually, I should probably go into the soul boost, not into there. I'm trying to think of what character I don't have 398%. I really, really want to work on Vegeta, right? Okay, so we're going to go here. Pick an event that's going to be good. When picking an event, I really like to test it like 1 or 2 times. And obviously I write down the results of what works for me. What works for me. Now I like to test it again 1 or 2 times. Sometimes one if I'm just kind of in a rush to do it. Taking a look over here, you're like, okay, so those were all 3 purples. That's really good drop odds for purple. And then you're looking at, okay, that's only 1 purple in that one. That's not even the right one, Brad. That's actually 3 purples right there, though. But that's not even the right one. Take a look at this guy. Okay, so there's 2 purples there. But you can see how the first reward, the best way that I rank it, is the one that's first is the most likely. You see how purple then comes after blue? So if it was going by just color scheme, it would just give you purple 4, purple 3, stop, purple 2, and then blue 2, and then blue 3. No. To me, that's a ranking. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's what you're going to get most of the time when you run it. So odds are if we run this, we'll get 4-star purple super, 4-star Rising Soul. Oh my goodness. Rising Soul 4. Yeah, Rising Soul 4, 8, 3 of the purples, 1 of the blues. Nice and easy, right? That's the best way that I see it at least. And that's how I determine what events I'm going to run. And then I pick an event. I mean, that's really it throughout the entire day. No matter what I'm doing, I pick that one event and I keep track of what it is, and I just run it over and over and over again. And like, sometimes I just wait it out. Like I won't spend my stamina until like 10 o'clock at night. Like I won't spend any extra chrono crystals. And then I'll spend it all from 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock just grinding up that one thing that I need to do. You know what I mean? So I'll try to hold back on the game, play other games. Obviously I'm at work, makes it a little bit easier, making videos. Makes it a little bit easier to not use my stamina, of course. But just don't use it sometimes. Let it just build up on its own. Don't waste through your chrono crystals too fast. And then just boom, bust through it. I would say if you're a free-to-play player, never go over using 30 chrono crystals to refill your stamina. It's not worth it. Take my advice. It's not worth it. So what do you got? 10, 10, 20, 20, 30, 30. There might only be 130 there, but either way, that's more than enough you've used. That's 40, 70, 90. It's almost one single summon, but if you get 100 and you're getting closer to maxing out a character, you can get 2 more boards done, I consider that worth it. Instead of summoning and you might get a hero. You know what I mean? You might even get a dupe of a character that's not even going to get a power boost because he's so high soul boosted or whatever else. Yada, yada, yada. that doesn't matter. That's a different conversation for a different day. But yeah, I would say if you're free to play, never go above spending 30 chrono crystals to refill your stamina. You're never going to get enough rewards to make that viable. Just my opinion. My opinion. Okay, I'm going to recap it for you real quick the best I can. Remember, I do everything off the top of my head. I don't actually write notes down, which I probably should. But hey, whatever. So make sure you know what character you want to soul boost out of a banner. So if you're going for a certain character, boom, you pull it. You've got enough souls to really get it going. Maybe you don't have to get 398%. That's a bit crazy sometimes, I know. Sometimes it's a little bit crazy, I understand that. But maybe you just get to 200%. You know, just get the first board done the day you get them, and then get the second board done the next day. That's not that bad. If you're free to play and you're not making videos for people, then it's a different story. It's the only reason I go so ham. I don't expect you guys to go like this. So again, know what character's coming out. Know what type they're going to be. Get ready for that. Like, I'm like 99% sure Cell's going to be red. That's why they gave us... So, right before Trunks came out, Super Trunks, we had Android 18, right? And Android 18 is green. Then Super Trunks comes out. Boom, we had a green event around. Now, that leaves Super Vegeta out. I understand that. But then take a look at Cell. If Cell is red, which I would imagine he is, there's not very many red sparkings. It fits really it just fits nicely. He matches with the Super Saiyans then, so they're neutral on each other because they didn't actually fight each other. Then Gohan comes in, he's blue. Whatever else. Different story for a different day. Grind out the Vegeta event. Get ready for it. Don't take that as hate. He is for sure red. But if it gets confirmed that he's red, grind up that Vegeta event. Every time you just have stamina sitting around, you're not playing Legends, jump on real quick. Boom, 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 boom. Hash out 5 of them. Get yourself ready. Check out dbz.legends.space. Legends.dbz.space. Check out that website. It'll be linked in the description. I'm terrible at including it. I will link it in the description. So it's legends.dbz.space. Go to characters. Click at characters. Scroll down. Go over to where it says all. Boom. That'll give you every single thing you need for a character. You don't have to go through and click each individually and add them up like I did the first couple weeks. You can literally just go in there and Renzi has laid out all of the data for you. It's fantastic. It's easy. You know exactly what you're grinding to. Okay? When picking an event, make sure you keep track of what event you're doing. Like, keep very, very good track that it's like, okay, this one gave me however much. This one gave me this much. It's a little more viable to do this. Try to pick an event that only has, like, one guy with, like, 2 drops. Those are, like, the best. So if you know you're either going to get a 4-star yellow or a 3-star yellow, great. Or you're only going to get yellow in general, like, the last hard mission on stage, whatever it was, Raditz for story mode, whatever that one is, the first part 1. The last story on hard is just yellow Goku. You only get yellow orbs from beating that one. That's a fantastic way to farm yellow. You know what I mean? If there's an event out like Nappa right now, that is a great way to farm just blue souls. See, that's where I get it that, like, Gohan will be blue and Cell's going to be red because we have an event that gives you a lot of red and we have an event that gives you a lot of blue. I'm trying to piece it together in my head, alright, dude? Give me a break. It fits in my head. Maybe it doesn't make sense when I put it out here. Yeah, know what event you're doing. Make sure you grind it whenever you get free time. Don't just do anything crazy. You don't have to, like, go way over and beyond. If you're free to play, again, do not spend over 30 Chrono Crystals. Cannot stress that enough. It ain't worth it. You're not going to get enough benefit out of it. Sorry, my brain froze for a second there. Make sure you're always doing PvP. Get to rank 50 as fast as you can. And the best way to do that is to get 3 units, the 398% that you can use as a team. There's a lot of recommendations on that. I don't want to give you a team recommendation. I'm sure other people have made videos on it. But definitely, you get 3 units, so 398%. Make a team. Broly, Super Saiyan, Vegeta, and Bardock. That's like the best team that I have, that I like to use. They're all 398%ed. They're all got a couple stars. Fantastic. So they really reckon that I get to 50 most of the time the first couple days. This last season I was a bit lazy, I'll admit that. But either way, I can get it to rank 50 because then the second the season ends, boom, you get a crap ton of Z medals and you're able to then get as many souls as you need to. Honestly, like, you can start 100%ing the first and second board just off the Z medals you get from that. You know what I mean? So that's just a really good rare medals, not Z. I know, rare medals. Sorry, I'm talking really quick. I'm trying to include all this information for you guys, but that's about all I really got. And a lot of this is tailored towards new players. I understand that. You know, if you're relatively new or you're brand new or whatever else, a lot of it's going to be tailored towards that because it's easier to explain to people who are just starting the game than people who already have their set ways. You know what I mean? So if you do something different and you think you can improve other people's time and everything, dude, leave it in the comments. I'm 100% down. I'll like that stuff and I'll leave a comment like, yo, check this out and everything like that. Definitely. If you have different ways that you do it, that you grind things up, it's hard to explain all of this stuff into one little compact video. So if I miss something, definitely let me know. You know what I mean? If I miss something, I'll recap it. Whatever else. Anyways, I'm going to get that. Thank you so much for watching. Have yourself a great night. I will catch you in the next video. Deuces.